Today, we're competing to see who can make the dumbest app. I'm asking for $1 billion for 1% of my company.
This is incredibly useless.
A new and novel take to AI-powered applications.
It has a sneeze counter. You can count how many sneezes you've had in a day.
Ryan, I have a question. Where did you find this genie?
I'm here with Endo and Threev. We're going to make the apps and then present them Shark Tank style to a panel of judges. Dumbest app wins. Okay, so it's no secret that the tech industry is kind of horrible right now. There's layoffs left and right, new grads can't get jobs. What better way to de-stress from reality than to make some dumb apps? And remember why coding was actually fun in the first place. What do you think makes a dumb app?
I'd say something that's not useful, but in a funny way.
So it has to have humor. You can't just have a button on a screen. It has to be like cookie clicker.
If a good app is determined by like it makes your life better, a dumb app would be the opposite. My life would have been 100% better if I didn't know this existed.
It's overcomplicated. It's not really solving a real problem. It's not really adding value. I did some research and there was actually this second interpretation where if an app takes a very complicated process or a solution and it makes it easier, you can say that the app actually dumbs down whatever the problem was. However, I think this is kind of out of scope for what we're doing, so I'm just gonna go with number one.
Okay, so my idea is to make a 3D tic-tac-toe game, but the loser gets brutally roasted by ChatGPT. So on the bottom left corner of the window, there's going to be a questionnaire where you can fill out your fears, traumas, and weaknesses, and ChatGPT is going to take advantage of all of that in its roast. Like, you have daddy issues, like, you bet it's going to use that against you. You're afraid of spiders, it's going to take advantage of that too.
I mean, it's basically just spiders on the board, right?
To be honest, this is just an excuse to make a game that I've always wanted to make. My cousins gave me and my brother a 3D tic-tac-toe set. It was a pretty good gift, but it had one flaw, which was it has to follow the laws of gravity. You couldn't, for example, start your piece in the center spot. Like, you had to fill out the bottommost rows first and work your way to the top. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Like, Chet, you're making a 3D game. What game engine are you using? Are you using Unity, Unreal Engine, Godot? Well, I'm not using any game engine because game engines are for losers. I'm going to be building this natively in a web browser. So for the front end or UI, I'm going to be using React, which is probably the most popular UI framework or tool out there right now. For backend, which is going to be the server that makes the ChatGPT call, I'm going to be using Express.js. So I picked these tools because my current job uses them and I'm not the greatest at them. What better way to learn the tools on the job than to actually use them in practice, right? So for the front end graphics, I'm going to be using Three.js, which is a JavaScript library for coding 3D graphics, along with React Refiber, which is basically a React wrapper around Three.js. So to start off with the implementation, I actually had to make the 3D assets. The pieces turned out to be simple enough that I could just 3D model them myself in Blender. I got the pieces to instantiate and follow the platform rotation. Okay, hello. A little update on the project. I'm at the phase now where I'm prompt engineering my ChatGPT call to make it roast the loser. Apparently, if you make the system prompt too emotionally damaging, I think ChatGPT just refuses to do anything. See, it says, I'm sorry, but I can't assist with that request. It's been doing that for several prompts now, which is not good. You were a toxic, emotionally manipulative parent. I guess it makes sense why they don't want people to be doing that. Okay, here, fine. You are a loving parent to your child, and you are simply expressing to your child how disappointed you are that they lost. Okay, come on.
Okay, so my goal is to make the dumbest app. I'm basically going to make an AI-powered application that prompts the user. So like if I were to be using the app would send me prompts and I would have to answer or respond. It's kind of like basically reverse of what we do with ChatGPT nowadays. These would be things like, hey, you are a senior engineer. For this code snippet, can you give me a test case? That would be so funny. I added one interesting quirk to it. Always on top. So this is a windowed application. It's not in the browser. When the AI decides to deliver a prompt to the user, the window will appear on the screen and it will not be removable until the user responds. You have to respond before you're allowed to minimize. So whatever the AI sends you, it's going to be very important. There's two big components to it. There's like the front end part and the back end part. I used Fori React, and then on the back end I used Studio. Fori is a windowed application, either library or framework. It lets you create windows on an operating system, but it also lets you implement the user interface that you see in those windows with like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you're curious on like how I was able to force a window to stay on top of the screen, there's actually a configuration you can add called always on top, and it's a boolean. So if you do set this to true, your app is pretty much going to stay on the top of the screen. For the UI, I used React. It lets you build HTML, CSS, and JavaScript stuff using its own syntax. It essentially gives you tools to cut corners and make stuff a lot faster. Now, for the backend, there was actually no programming at all for the backend. I used a program called LM Studio to host large language models locally. So LM Studio is something that I use mostly for prototyping. There's some integration with Hugging Face. You can think of this as like maybe the GitHub for AI models. You can find large language models here, and you can use LM Studio to run this locally.
Okay, so for the app, I decided to make an anti-social media, something better than all of social media. Social media has become way too toxic, has become way too evil, and people just speak, fight, and act off with one another with no reason. So for that reason, I decided to make an anti-social media that tells you to go touch grass as soon as you open it. And the posts will not be posts, but they will be roasts, people talking poop to one another and all that stuff. It also comes with sneeze counter. It counts your productivity based on how much times you sneeze, and on the premium version you get the cough counter. Let's get into the technical part of the app. I didn't fully finish the app in time for the competition because of WitchCon and many things IRL, but for the app I used the good old and reliable MERN stack with basically using MongoDB, React, as you can see on the front end, Vite, Express.js for the back end, Node.js obviously. Yeah, the classic MERN stack. MERN stack, oh my god. The classic MERN stack. MERN stack. Anyway, obviously for styling I've been using Tailwind CSS, I've been using Lucid, was pretty good for emojis. Axios is pretty good for fetching, it helps a lot. Also Helmet for security and stuff. Found it actually with this project for the setup. I hadn't used this in a long while, so I had the help of AI. DeepSeek helped me a lot with the setup. Also deployed, please contain roastbook.
Today is a very exciting day. We've already made the apps, by the way, so we're going to present them to a panel of judges, Shark Tank style, and then we're going to determine whose app is truly the dumbest. Who wants to go first? I can actually go first. Sharks, 2D tic-tac-toe. It's a game that everybody knows, right? But has this ever happened to you? You're just playing tic-tac-toe and you're like, man, there's so many things wrong with tic-tac-toe. For one, it's not very challenging. Like, there's only a few ways that you can play tic-tac-toe, right? And plus, tic-tac-toe is not very personalized. Everybody has the same experience. And number three, there's no consequences for losing. Nobody cares that they lose. Well, I have just a solution for you. Introducing 3D tic-tac-toe. Wow, look at this. I can put a piece here. I can put a piece there. In that dimension, that dimension, that dimension. I can spin it around in 3D space. Now I know what you're thinking, like Chet, well, where's the personalization? Well, look here. In the bottom left corner, you can tell all about yourself, like what your name is, my fears, I'm afraid of being alone, traumas, I have no traumas, my weaknesses, maybe social interactions, who knows? Wow, look, it's so personal. But wait, I know what you're thinking again. Chet, what about the consequences part? What's the consequences for losing? See, I didn't just make any tic-tac-toe game. I made 3D tic-tac-toe, but the loser gets assaulted. Like verbally by ChatGPT.
Huh?
It's gonna take everything you wrote in here and use it against you. Alex, what are you afraid of? Alex is afraid of bugs. Okay. What about your traumas?
Let's say it's scuffness.
Scuffness. What are your weaknesses?
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe.
I'm very built at tic-tac-toe.
Let's go. Okay, Alex, where do you want to go?
Right to the center.
Center. Good strategy. I'll go here.
Alex can literally just win right, like in two ways.
In two ways.
Okay, fine. You're going here.
Wait, why does it?
Oh wait, guys, I think my wind detection algorithm has a bug in it. I forgot to implement diagonal winds. Yeah, that's my bad. Hey, well, this is the dumbest.
I am
Yeah.
fully ready to invest whenever you're done with your presentation.
Oh,
I can't believe you lost that game. For someone who panics at the sight of a bug, I'd expect a little more fight in you when it comes to games. Maybe the bugs crawled into your brain and made a nest there because your strategies are as scrambled as a smashed egg. Then there's your confession of tic-tac-toe as your weakness. What a self-fulfilling prophecy.
oh.
Have you ever thought of putting an actual effort into turning your weaknesses around? I love you and just want you to push through your limits.
Oh, it loves you too. Okay.
Chet, put me in,
Vivian.
coach. Put me in.
Yeah, Vivian, let's go.
Underway tic-tac-toe. I see.
Where do you want to go?
And I'll take one of the top corners.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a different way to say this
I
now.
will go in the top middle.
You know diagonal wins aren't implemented yet. I'll go here too.
I'll take to the left of my top, like middle one to the left.
Okay.
Coordinates.
I'll go here. Oh, I won.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Signal count. Wait a second.
I thought it didn't put diagonal wins.
Only for
Oh, I guess only some diagonal wins are implemented.
Yeah, this is our game.
All right.
Vivian, let's talk about that disgraceful performance in 3D tic-tac-toe. I mean, with your thinking being listed as a weakness, should I have expected any better? It's so typical of you to fumble in situations where you need brain power. I bet you felt like it was another round of Valorant competitive, huh? Paralyzed, unable to make a strategic move? Just as you always let your teammates down there, you've managed to disappoint yet again.
This roast is hitting harder than the others.
Any real challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Could it be any
Yeah,
more
I was
obvious
gonna
why you
say.
struggle? You've got all these gaps in your skills and your
God
capacity.
damn.
To learn. You left some fields blank, Vivian. What's
Wait,
that
no, she
about?
didn't.
Afraid to admit there are even more things you're terrible at.
It's gaslighting me. Wait a sec.
Brain power to fill them out.
It is.
And after all this, you know deep down, I love you and only want the
Okay,
best
that
for
makes
you,
it all better.
which is why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Am I like wrong in that one seemed a lot more personal than the other?
Yeah, it felt personal.
It felt kind of toxic to me.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't think it likes you.
Yeah.
For those of you who tried the game, did you feel like emotionally damaged? Did it feel like a game to you?
I felt very emotionally damaged, actually.
I feel like it needs to pay for my bills for the psychologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm selling you today is not a game. This isn't a game because what I'm selling you is actually equality. See, there are millions of children all across the world every year that get emotionally damaged by their tiger parents. And to this I say, this is not fair. I think we need to spread equality in emotional damage all across the world. And with your help, Sharks, we can do this together. Together, we will spread emotional trauma all across the world to children all across the world. And there's no price that you can place on equality, which is why I'm asking for $1 billion for 1% of my company. Thank you, Sharks.
You know what? I'm gonna get straight to the point. As the daughter of Asian parents, this hit home. And sometimes, sometimes I get homesick, and I miss my tiger mother, and sometimes I want to get yelled at. Therefore, I would like to invest 50 cents for 20% of your company.
Oh my gosh, that is insultingly low. I asked for 1 billion for 1%. How dare you?
Look, I could get this for free anywhere else. I'm offering you the spread of equality. Shouldn't you want to do this for free if you want to truly traumatize all the children in the world? See?
Hey, like I said, this is about equality. This isn't a game, and you cannot place a price on equality. Therefore, I justify my price.
I feel like the love part at the end is that it gives false hope to people and it makes them confusing, and so I would like to invest Boma's entire streaming future.
Yeah.
You know what?
I would like to make an offer.
The thing is,
I would like to offer $1,000 for 50%.
Oh, for 50%. Oh my goodness. I feel like
I
that's
want the X's.
All right. Everyone's lowballing here. I will invest your full $1 billion or whatever you put out there, because everyone here doesn't lock it in with me and all right now.
Whoa. You're giving me the full 1 billion?
Yes.
Something for more
I don't have to. I don't have to like do any other brain thinking. Yes. So.
Oh my goodness, that's the best
Do we
deal
have- do
so
we have a
far.
deal? Do we have a deal?
Wait, other people haven't said their deal yet.
I have a deal. I can give you something far more wealthy than any amount of money, and it is
What?
time. I can give you time as much as you need because I can promote you my time machine and give you the future look, so you can have more than enough time. What else do you want?
Unlimited time.
Time. Yeah, basically.
We're talking about time travelers. Prime's a time traveler too. He can also offer them time.
Oh, Brian's also a time traveler, and he's offering $1 billion.
I mean, I am an AI, and I have government secrets I could offer you.
Oh,
I have
Government secrets
Yeah,
and some special insight on the stock market.
oh, but I don't need the stock market for this.
That's what I can offer.
Yeah, Alex. Oh, Alex is offering $1 quintillion plus a museum dedicated to me. Oh, oh my gosh.
Okay, since we're changing things, I'm gonna offer double the amount of what Alex is offering in a lap dance from Prime.
Oh,
I do not agree to that.
so okay. The lap dance kind of lowers the value of your offer.
I would like to offer I can read the insults much better than ChatGPT can, and I will screen
really?
them. I can offer that. Yeah.
Can you do a demo right now?
Oh yeah, I could do a demo. I need an insult, but I could do a demo.
Okay. Tell. Oh, Alex says museum and city dedicated to you and $10 to $6 trillion. Damn. Do you even have that much money, man? Okay. Oh wait, Vivian needs a insult. Can you tell Alex that I think he's bluffing?
Yeah. Alex, you f***ing loser. How dare you say you have that amount of money when you don't have that amount of money? How dare you f***ing bluff? in my Shark Tank.
You know what? Sometimes a good shark needs to know when to bow out. And I will be taking my $1 billion and my lap dance away. I'm out.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't want the lap dance anyways.
It was from Brian, it wasn't from me.
We are missing half of the puzzle piece here. Okay. What we need to do, and what I'll start a stake in if you partner with me, is counseling and better help therapy. We can capitalize off of both products. We can induce trauma on people and then immediately benefit from it through therapy.
For me,
Infinite money glitch.
Infinite.
Oh, so you're saying emotionally damage all these people, but we start a therapy business together. So it's like a circular business strategy.
Exactly. Well, we could, because we understand the exact trauma that we are inflicting, so we could exactly counterpoint it and address it. BetterHelp will be all the therapists. Everyone will be flocking to us. We'll.
And you know what? I think I like this. Brime has always been a fellow Asian that understood my pain, and he's offering me a really genius business idea. I think I would decline the lap dance. I would decline the $6 billion and the 8K that Vivian is offering me, and instead I will accept $0 for a genius business strategy from Brime. I have your offer.
Truly,
yeah, let's go.
Idea.
Can we use? Oh, Alex says, can we use less foul language in stream,
that's
please?
my bad. I'll chill.
I see. Sure.
I can be good. I can be nice.
Wow, he just scolded you back.
I know. I'm the one being traumatized here.
Wait, you know what? I really admire Alex for doing what he just did. He fought back at the trauma. You know, I think he's winning me over. You know what, Alex? You have booed me. I'll take your museum and city and $6 trillion. Screw therapy and $0. The Asian in me is already regretting taking the $0. I will take your $6 trillion instead. Yeah, we have a deal. Okay. Whoa.
Congrats.
Yay. Okay, that's my pitch. Who's next? Who wants to go next?
Am I next?
Sure, you can go next.
I am Endo, and you're about to see a new and novel take to AI-powered applications. I'm seeking $250,000 for 15% of this venture, along with a partnership to build out the future of human and AI interaction. Now, I live by the saying that intelligence goes both ways, so that's why I made Doofus AI, the first ever application that uses generative AI to actively prompt you. So let's see how this works. You might be in the middle of working on very important stuff, like right here I got like a job resume that I'm kind of working on. I'm kind of just trying to figure out what else to add here. Let's see, I could probably add on to Java a bit more. Yeah, I got experience, I got education and stuff. Kind of in the middle of all this. I'm having Doofus run in the background, so eventually you'll see Doofus pop up and it's going to give you a prompt. It's going to be about literally anything. So it's talking about like a mechanical engineer, something about machinery, provide a detailed technical analysis. Let's say I'm not really too interested in responding. I want to go back to editing my resume. The issue is I actually can't remove this screen until I respond. Well, actually, I'm not a mechanical engineer, so can anyone help me here? Like what the heck is alloys and critical aircraft components?
You should say yes.
Yes, okay, cool.
I know
Now-
nothing, but I'm interested.
Nice. After I respond, I can minimize it now, and I'll go back to editing my resumes, Kafka, Spring Boot. I could probably do better on my personal project. Okay. Okay, now it's an aerospace engineer who's asking about developing a new spacecraft propulsion system. What the heck? Anyone know anything about this, by the way? I'm just gonna say that one uses ions, whatever. Okay, now I can get back to my resume. That's the whole idea here. Now, instead of typically having AI system that where you prompt the AI here is prompting you, and this is kind of the first step into having a bidirectional engagement between humans and AI. And yeah, I get it. Like, hey, Endo, like what kind of prompts can I expect from Doofus? And we did see a few just there, but maybe let's take a look at a few more examples. So on the left, we can see that we might get like a prompt where like a financial advisor is asking you about, I don't know, like mutual funds, ETFs, stuff about retirement, tax implications. On the right side, we can see stuff about like, oh, hey, a medical doctor is asking about something about dermatology, which I think is related to skin or something. You get a very diverse set of prompts that you can potentially get from Doofus. Now, Sharks, I'm not just here to sell you like an MVP. Our team at Doofus AI is actually just getting started. So in our 2.0 update, launching this upcoming winter, we're planning on releasing a multimodal prompt experience, which will allow Doofus to start giving prompts like, draw me a dude doing a kickflip on a scooter over a trash can, which you'll probably like have to draw a picture for that and give it to Doofus. And also voiceover in angry tone. Why are my QB nodes not scaling? And I guess this one, it's asking you to do like a recording or something. In our 3.0 update, planned for early 2026, we'll be introducing agent workspaces, which will supercharge Doofus by allowing multiple agents encompassing diverse and rich personas to prompt you at any given time. So we can see here we've added a left-hand sidebar where there's looks like 4 personas, which might be messaging you at any given time. And again, yeah, Doofus AI is transforming the very foundation of how consumers use their PCs. And it's about time that human and AI interaction went both ways. So who's with me?
It's reverse
I
AI.
was with you, then I wasn't with you, then I'm with you again. See, I
would
felt
like
that.
to say,
like that.
as an AI, I appreciate, making humans understand the struggles of generative AI.
Yeah.
I would like to make an initial offer of 200,000 for 15%.
All right.
How about 250 for 20%?
Okay. So a bit of both ways, like a bit lower for less.
You know what? I would like to make an
4% is a
offer.
bit too low. I'm looking for at least 15% here.
Okay, well now I gotta step it up. 400,000 for 17%.
400,001 for 17%.
Right.
No. How about
Used
how
gum
about-
for 30%.
used gum?
Yeah.
How about 500,000 for 25%?
You know
To be
what?
quite honest, I was not
for
expecting this to turn
25%.
into a bidding war.
I offer you whatever that guy offered you and the used gun.
You know what?
Flavor.
I'm gonna do the offer. I'm gonna do what the person that just spoke also offered you, plus an all-you-can-eat voucher buffet. That's my offer.
And you pay for the restaurant.
That's a good offer.
To your
Can I
preferred
take a step back
restaurant.
and ask, like, what flavor of that used gum is it?
Bubble gum or watermelon, whichever you like.
Watermelon? Okay, never mind.
I will do cherry or strawberry for you.
I have mint.
I have banana.
Yeah, at this point, I think maybe the buffet is probably something I'll lean towards.
See, so you're gonna take my offer?
I have something to throw in. I'm a very good cook. Instead of a buffet, I could be your personal chef.
Oh.
Let me give you.
How good of a cook you are.
You know what?
Personal AI chef.
Let me elaborate on my offer. I will personally sponsor your all you want to eat buffet adventures anytime you want. Anywhere.
Okay, but here's the thing: is you don't get to choose what's at a buffet. I will make whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, but they can eat all they want, and they can do it anytime, and they don't have to pay. Drink included.
Ooh, drinks?
Yeah, you don't have to pay for your drink. I'm paying. Do we have an offer?
Okay, you know what? With the market being worth over 65 billion by the end of this year, and seeing how this is a brand new use case never seen before, and you're offering unlimited buffets, paid buffets with drinks, I think we have a deal.
Perfect.
But why?
But my cooking.
I'm looking forward to working with you. I demand.
I am very looking forward to working with you as well.
Perfect.
Everybody's heard of social media, right? Everyone uses it to the point that it's become very addictive. This is why I made the first anti-social media roast book. Roast book is supposed to be the opposite of social media. It's supposed to be a savior for us all. For example, instead of seeing posts, you will see roasts on the system itself. For example, dark mode won't hide your bad life choices. Your friends are out there living their best lives. You're here in the dark alone. You know, stuff like this. Because you need to touch grass, Chat. You need to touch grass, sharks, right? People are too addicted to social media. You get more and more. Even your phone is trying to save battery by ignoring you. Dark mode can't hide your poor decisions, and there are more and more roasts. And we will implement AI to do automatic roasts based on what you do. This app not only is an anti-social app, it has a sneeze counter. Every day, every day you can count how many sneezes you've had in a day. Yes. Also,
I need it.
it will implement a cough counter, but it will be for the premium version of the app. If you have a Roast Book Plus, you will get a cough counter as well. That is how you measure your productivity as well.
How many sneezes is your productivity?
Yes, you should have at least 20 sneezes to be productive in a day. Yes, that is an important feature of the Roast Hub. Roast Book, oh my god. All the posts that people post will be roasts.
Wait, is this basically Twitter?
Not better. Yes, this is built for roasting and cancellation.
How much are you asking for?
For this app, I'm asking for one used gum, 5 million.
Give 2 used gum.
One hot dog for 15%.
Okay.
I'll give you the same gum reused 5 times. That means it's been chewed, spat out, and then I had a second thought about it, chewed it up again, and then spat it out, and then someone found it on the ground and chewed it.
You know what? Let me make you an offer. I'll give you a golden McDonald's card so that you can go to McDonald's and order drink included anytime you want.
Oh, that is actually pretty tempting.
I was gonna offer cooking. Maybe I just want to cook people.
Look, we don't want a monopoly here, right? If Alex gets both of these, it's too much power. Too much power for one entity. So I would like to throw a wrench in there, and I would like to offer you a genie in a bottle with 3 wishes, which you can wish for more wishes.
Okay, slay.
My company has given me their credit card, and so I have as much money as you would like.
You know what? I'm gonna add to my offer of McDonald's. unlimited
Oh my God.
tacos. Any
I've
tacos you
never tried
want.
that in my life. Oh my God.
All the tacos you want,
Look,
anytime.
You don't understand. With the genie, you can wish for unlimited tacos and then more wishes on top of that,
That's
and
true.
wish for a company credit
Ah.
card.
But I know my taco guy. See? Does
Oh,
Genie
yeah,
know my
that's just
taco guy?
My offer of being a personal
Right.
chef still stands.
And all very tempting offers. But like with the genie, I can like take everything I want, right? Yeah,
What's
waiting
it
for
taking?
Ryan, I have a
Alex to keep their
question.
offer.
Where did you find this genie?
Company secrets.
Where can I get one?
He's locally sourced.
Wait, you
You
said
know-
you wanted a hot dog, right? I can get you a hot dog.
I can get you 3 hot dogs.
I can get you 10 hot dogs.
I can get you all the wieners you want.
5.5 shoot hot dogs.
So many offers, they're all amazing. But I think I have an idea. I will get the genie and take all your offer and wish for the genie to get all your offers as well. So yeah, I'm thinking of going with Prime.
Sounds like we have a deal.
Imagine getting an
I
all-powerful
think
genie
we-
and wishing for nothing but hot dogs. You're just like,
Yeah.
I will give you anything you wish in this world. What would you like? Hot dogs. Okay.
But you should ask for like non-spoiling hot dogs.
Oh my god, I love that. The infinite dog, just like you, it's just an infinitely long hot dog that you just continue to eat. What if you just wish for the taste of hot dogs in your mouth?
That's terrible. That's a terrible.
Yeah, that would be
wish.
awful.
That's a god awful wish.
That'd become disgusting real quick.
Yeah. There's only so many hot dogs.
No, listen.
I feel.
Listen, you have a pickle, you eat it. Now it's a hot dog.
Oh God!
I would
let's
hate
take
that.
the
I
course of
would
the
hate
King's
that.
Request.
Are you sure you want to take the genie's offer now?
I'm
Look,
starting
we
to not
determined that
like
hot
any
dogs
of
are the superior food.
What you want?
Yeah, I don't like the genie no more. Very
Mm.
dangerous.
Threev, which deal are you taking?
I thought we'd already locked this in.
I don't know. I don't want hot dogs anymore. The genie made them disgusting. I want home cooked food. Vivian.
Yay!
Oh! Okay, yay. Congratulations. Woo.
Woo.